Oh my god, I'm about to beat Sonic Wave! This is insane! How's it going, everyone? My name's Ali, and welcome to another Geometry Dash video. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Geometry Dash video. Firstly, sorry for that intro. I know it's super cringy, but I had to make an Ali meme myself. Second, welcome to another brief history video. The last one about Novel Boy gained a lot of views, and for the most part, you guys seem to like it, so I'm doing another one. And this video will be about the man, the myth, the possible machine, SUNIX. Before we start, I have to get one thing straight. It was never my intention to copy C's Legend series or Foot of a Ferret's brief history series. I find the format of these videos to be somewhat different from both of these series, and if you're not convinced enough, C commented saying that it was better than any Legend series video, and Novel Boy also said it was a good video. Anyways, all gameplay was made by SUNIX himself, and link to his channel will be in the description, so let's get started. SUNIX's first video on his YouTube channel was on March 31st, 2016, over 2 years after this video will be uploaded. But he wasn't called SUNIX at this time, he was called Deem. The first video that he has ever made was him beating Motion by Tamon, but extremely quickly he would upload replays of himself beating much more difficult levels in the Insane Demon category. First off, after 2 weeks after he uploaded the Motion video, he uploaded a Cataclysm progress video, going from 46 to 100%. Let that sink in for a while. SUNIX went from being your typical Geometry Dash noob to nearly beating an Extreme Demon in 2 weeks. His next big achievement was 2 months after the Motion video, and he beat Fairy Dust by Super Pizza Luigi and Insane 9 Circles Demon. He continued beating 9 Circles levels like Jawbreaker, Quasar, Poltergeist, and Sharp Minor, so very quickly we could see SUNIX building his skill, mastering the Wave game mode. On August 2016, SUNIX beat his first Extreme Demon, Cataclysm, calling it a very hard demon, and it took him only 2,000 attempts. This wasn't his last Extreme Demon, as we saw him take on way more difficult levels, such as Conical Depression, A Bizarre Phantasm, Red World Rebirth, Ice Carbon Diablo X, and Fexty, beating all of these levels within only 3 weeks. These used to be some of the biggest challenges at the time, despite the fact that SUNIX gained little recognition. Because Bloodbath was the most difficult level during this time, SUNIX started beating a bunch of different colored Bloodbaths: Yellow Bloodbath, Blue Bloodbath, Green Bloodbath, and even Invisible Bloodbath with 10% opacity. This lowered SUNIX's reputation because, after all, SUNIX uploaded himself rebeating the same level over and over again, so he changed his name from Deem to SUNIX and changed his icon setup and colors. SUNIX's first major achievement with a name change was becoming the first to legitimately complete a Thanatos, a hack Extreme Demon by Xenity. This level was more difficult than Bloodbath and became the second hardest level in the game behind Sakup in Hell, but only a day later he would also beat Sakup in Hell. His next achievement was something major, and was when he went from a semi-unknown player to a god in the community. Sonic Wave was an extremely difficult level even to today's standards, and was 9 circle styled. It was first created and supposedly beaten by Cyclic in 1.9. When Cyclic quit in very early 2.0, he deleted his account and all of his levels, but then he returned later on only to confess to verify hacking and speed hacking his 2 best achievements, the Hellzone Rebirth and Sonic Wave. He then said that he hacked every single achievement in his career. I left out a lot of details, but if you want to know more about Cyclic, it's in my top 10 shocking moments list. Ever since Sonic Wave came out, the best players in the community attempted to beat it, including Mafiwi, who got a devastating 98% fail. No! But 18 months after Sonic Wave first came out, SUNIX happened to be the one who finally verified this beast of a level on November 25th, 2016. It only took SUNIX 5 months to go from being completely new to the game to being probably the best player ever. SUNIX's verification of Sonic Wave along with his channel gained lots of popularity, the Sonic Wave video accumulating 938,000 views. His next major achievement was Yatagarasu. SUNIX practiced Yatagarasu before the level came out, but he beat the actual level only 3 days after it came out. It took Trusta 4 months to beat it. Sonic Wave was still the most difficult, but SUNIX also beat the second hardest. SUNIX's next verification project was beating Blade of Justice, which he actually made some pretty fast progress on. He made it to 45%, then from 49 to 100%, but then for some reason his computer lagged from the level's object count, even with the level's low detail on, so on February 2017, he dropped the level and passed it on to someone else. When the level was harshly nerfed and came out 7 months later, he beat it and said it wasn't even challenging anymore, XDDDDDD. But we are getting a bit too far ahead of ourselves. Before SUNIX beat Blade of Justice, he would start attempting to beat Sonic Wave Infinity, a super buffed remake of Sonic Wave. He would first make it to 40% on March 2017, take a break, then make it to 48% 2 months later. He would later play this level on and off, but he made it to 68% in November 2017, but we haven't seen anything Sonic Wave Infinity related ever since that progress video, and we're still waiting for the level. Once it gets verified, it will definitely reach number 1 on the list. Another verification project that SUNIX said to verify was the Apocalyptic Trilogy, a mega collab arranged by Zimnar12, and it was a super buffed remake of Cataclysm, Bloodbath, and Aftermath all in one level. The first preview you saw of this level was May 2017, but the level was actually finished recently. Zimnar12 said that he had to wait for 2.2 and specifically said that SUNIX didn't abandon the project, so we might see him verify this sometime. SUNIX continued to beat the most difficult challenges in the game, such as Arctic Arena, Devil Vortex, Blade of Justice as I said earlier, Carnage Mode, the former number 1 Erebus, and of course 9 rebeats of Sonic Wave. SUNIX beat so many of these extreme demons that there weren't much left of the game to challenge him. He beat every single major challenge in the game, and when an extreme demon came out like Kedriga City, Digital Descent, Glowy, Quantum Processing, and even Plasma Pulse Finale, he would beat it in very short amounts of time. One of the levels that he did struggle in was Gamma, which was a mega collab hosted by Mindcap, and is currently number 4 on the Demons list, and he played it constantly for 3 weeks until he finally verified it in December 2017. After this was verified, he announced that he was losing motivation to play Geometry Dash, so he slowed down for a while until Bloodlust by Novel Boy came out. When Bloodlust, a super buffed remake of Bloodbath, came out after Novel Boy spent 18 months and 150,000 attempts trying to verify it, it took SUNIX only 5,500. But apparently he used the FPS bypass hack, so it doesn't show up on the demons list. And basically this is where we are right now, other than the fact that he watched Despacito for 10 hours straight. SUNIX said that he's going to be quitting Geometry Dash pretty soon to pursue OS, and yes, it's pronounced OS, as well as PUBG. I really hope we'll see more from SUNIX in his Geometry Dash career. I think we could see him verifying the Apocalyptic Trilogy or something like that, but if that's not the case, then that's understandable. SUNIX has been playing such a long time and has invested so many hours into the game, so being bored makes sense. So, in conclusion, SUNIX started out as a new player, but unnaturally quickly he became a better and better player. First starting out as your casual insane demon beater, but going through the ranks beating the hardest challenges the game has to offer, and beyond that as well. If SUNIX was exposed as a robot, I wouldn't be surprised because of how ridiculously quickly he can beat these levels. Before I end off this video, sorry for not uploading since the past 3 weeks. I've been kind of out of ideas, but for me, it'll only take 1 week for me to be out of school and I'll be able to start uploading again, and I'm planning to put way more effort into my content. Also, I want to say that we're extremely close to reaching 10,000 subs, which is a massive milestone. I've noticed that only about 10% of my views are from people that are subscribed to this channel, so anything helps me to reach this milestone. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found it informative. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment. I read all comments, and as always guys, this is GD Flaaroni signing out.